with the educated opinion on topics of all varieties. This your boy Bubba, and you already know what I'm about to say, right? You are listening to Bubba's Banter. Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your motherfucking boy. I ain't gotta say no names, right? But I am anyways. It's your boy Bubba, and you are watching Bubba's Banter. I hope you guys are living well and feeling well. I am doing okay. You guys know what time it is, right? Let's go ahead and start this good old Jerrod Carmichael reality show review, baby. You know what? Today I was going back and forth before I started recording. Like, should I call a recap? Should I call a review? And they're both the same things, right? Because I'm still talking shit about the episode, or what I like and what I don't like, and what happened in the episode. So I need to stop playing this like whole YouTuber like how to be on YouTube, because I feel like there's like this thing of like YouTube etiquette where like you set yourself up in a way where it feels the most natural in a way. And I think that's probably like my biggest issue with even like with podcasting. Like when I drop my podcast, I'm just like, how do I set myself up to engage with people, to make people want to listen to my show, and what seems more natural? But I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna do what I do, no matter how it goes. So welcome to the review. Okay. Oh, this episode was crazy, but before we start the episode, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube page, please. Like, share, and subscribe. I need to get my numbers up. Help me out with this algorithm and hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Also, subscribe. Please subscribe. That will make me happy. Very happy. Also, follow me on Instagram, which is the Bubba's Banter Podcast, or just Bubba's Banter Podcast, I should say. My personal, which is the real Doc Dre. Also follow my Facebook page, which is Bubba's Banter. Please follow me. I love using my Facebook page. It's very user friendly. And please follow me on my streaming services, which is Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, a whole bunch of them. If you just click the link tree in the description, you'll see where I'm streaming at on all multiple platforms. So please do that. I really would appreciate if you guys do that for your boy. But yeah, here we go. Episode 5, Jamar. Baby. Jamar. Baby. This episode was really crazy to me. It was cringy. Let's just cringe. It was cringe. Like, bitch, cringy. This episode was very cringy, but you know, now that we're 5 episodes in, I will say that what I'm learning about Jerrod is that he loves to weaponize his friend's trauma. He really does. We saw with Jess how he moved her to where he lives, and then, yeah, Jess was a mess, and he moved her out. He moved her out into her own apartment, but the fucked up part is he only paid for a month, didn't tell her. Now she calling him, and he not answering his phone, and not calling her back. Like, what type of friend are you? Like, that's fucking foul. Like, foul. And then the shit with his dad, I talked about this on the last episode, where I feel like, you know, he made his dad relive, you know, some shit that was in his past that he obviously got over. And like, bro, why are you making your dad like relive something like this on TV? Like, that's out of pocket. I understand you may be hurt, but like, there's ways to go about that. And I just feel like you could have did that, you know, with just you and your father. You didn't have to do that on TV, personally, to me. Or there was a way that you could have talked about it in a way where it didn't really look as cringy, because it felt like I was invited into a conversation that I didn't need to be into. And then poor Mike, you just been cheating on that boy, cheating. I'm wondering when he's gonna leave you, because bro, you've been fucking. Like, boy, you've been fucking. But let's not forget Pooh. Because if I was your best friend, you did that to me, I would have beat your ass, bitch. I would have beat your motherfucking ass. You show up to my wedding. In a different outfit, all because it wasn't name brand. I would have been like, bitch, square up. or at least after. And you wouldn't have took no goddamn pictures with us. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with Pooh, because you wouldn't have took no pictures with us. I was like, no, he's not the best man. I would have cut your ass right out right there, and I would have had somebody else pay for. I would have had somebody else take the pictures, because you missed my wedding all because you went to get a chili dog because you wanted a chili dog, bro. That is like, oh, Jerrod, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? I feel like he is just making himself look so bad. Like, he's making himself look so unlikable, bro. And it's cringy. I don't understand it at this point. But Jamar is in this episode. Jamar is introduced to us. He is Jerrod's best friend, who is also a comedian. They used to live together back in the day or whatever. And to me, Jamal comes off very cringe. Very like, he reminds me of the kids that, like, I don't know if y'all had these kids in our high school who would be considered like special cases or like have like ADHD. No diss and no disrespect, but he's just very loud and ghetto, and I don't like it. Like awkward, weird ghetto, like really weird, bizarre. If that's the word I want to use, bizarre, baby. Because I was just like, ugh. And I like weird people, but like not weird like that, where it's like bizarre and scary. It's cringy. It's just like I didn't understand it. And there was a moment where they went to the stand up, or Jerrod went to a stand up, and he did that Spider Man shit. And he's like, "This is how Spider Man take his shit." And he did the whole thing with the mic, and it was just like awkward silence, because I was like, "This is not funny. Do you really think you're funny, bro? Like, do you really think you're funny, bro?" And then him and Jerrod sat down, and there was a moment where Jerrod, or not Jerrod, but oh yeah, no, Jerrod. So Jerrod sat down with Jamal. These names is gonna fuck me up. Jerrod and Jamal is gonna fuck me up, just so y'all know. So Jerrod sat down with Jamal and told him that he wanted to direct, direct direct his comedy for Jamal or Jerrod. Fuck, see, I told you. I just told you I was gonna fuck these names up. It's too many. So Jerrod sat down with Jamar and told Jamar that he wanted to direct his stand-ups and that he should like make them a little more personal. And they had and I can tell Jamar did not like that shit. Jamar was like, "Oh no, 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 no! Like that's not what we doing." And he just felt like that's his shit. And Jerrod was doing a little overstepping, but I feel like, is there such thing as a overstepping when you see your friend's career on life support? Because let's be honest, Jamar shouldn't be. He should be looking for a regular job at this moment. Like, sorry, not sorry, but I just don't see him to be funny. Like, it's dry, cringy, tragic comedy at its best. It's so cringy. Like, it's not even good tragic comedy. It's so weird. It like, because to me, it's like he comes off as a Sambo caricature at best. Like, how many goddamn times you got to say nigga in front of all these white people that's sitting in this audience? And I'm sorry, I use the word nigga, but for me, I don't like saying the word nigga around white people. I just don't. I really don't. I said around my friends that I'm close to, you know, and around other black folks, but I don't even use it that much. But he said nigga after every line, after every sentence. It was like nigga, nigga. It was like it was forced. It was being forced. And I know like those people that were sitting in this audience, they feel like it was just like, this is cringy. This is weird. Like, why am I here? Like, Jerrod, I was here for you. Why are you like having this guy perform after you? Like, this is just weird. I want my money back, or like, and let's keep it real too. Jerrod has his core audience to me are white people. Jerrod is funny. I think Jerrod is funny, but I think his core audience right now is white people who just loves hearing weird stuff coming out of black people's mouths. Sometimes that's just me. Sorry, I shouldn't say it like that, but that's just how I felt. And And one of the stand-ups, what was kind of like funny to me, it was how Jerrod, not Jerrod. See, I'm fucking the names up again. Jamar was talking about how his auntie used to whoop his ass and how he was getting beat, how he was being called stupid and blah blah blah. And one of the members in the audience was like, "Baby, that's you're living through trauma, or you're moving through trauma, or something of that sort." And he was like, "Oh, people who got trauma is funny, blah blah blah." But they sat down afterwards and had a conversation, and which was kind of cool. And I was like, "That's dope as fuck for someone to come out of the audience and sit down and have a conversation with you about your stand up," because I feel like a lot of people don't realize how there are some things that we do, like we operate out of trauma so much that it seems normalized. Like we normalize certain things due to acting it out because of trauma. And it's unhealthy as fuck. It's unhealthy as fuck. And you're going to spend when you do that, you're going to spend most of your life normalizing things because you was treated a certain way. And it's crazy. It's crazy. And yeah, it's crazy. Don't understand it. Um, but I also want to know why Jerrod wants to see Jamar's dad so much. Like, this is where, like, for me, I feel like your friendship, you're prying too hard into like someone's life, because it's Jamar doesn't necessarily care about seeing his dad or want to meet his dad and all that stuff. Like, why are you trying to find a viral moment for your show, bro? Like, your friend that you're close to, that you say helped your career and got your career to where it needs to be at. Why do you care so much about seeing his father? And why do you care so much about him seeing his father? Like, yes, it may be good, but you need to work on your own family qualms. You need to work on your own family issues and shit. Like, because like, let this man live the way he want to live right now, and it is what it is. So I don't. That was just some weird shit to me, and this is why I keep saying over and over and over that. Uh, this is why I keep saying over and over and over that Jerrod is weaponizing his friend's trauma, and it's just not cool. It's not cool. It's not cool. In fact, from I did some deep diving into this episode shit, and I found out that I saw an article about Jamar saying that he didn't even know about the show. He got in the car with Jerrod one day, and Jerrod told him like, "Oh yeah, I'm filming for HBO, blah blah blah," and all this stuff. And Jamar even added that he felt like, he looked like he was bombing every show and blah blah blah, and he only bombed like 2 out of the 6. And I was like, bro, like, don't get it twisted. I understand how reality shows work. They do edit a lot of stuff, but a lot of those times of those shows, those stand-up shows, that didn't look like it was edited. That shit looked like it was bad. It was really bad for you. Like, bro, you're not that funny. I'm sorry. You're not that funny to me. You're just it, I just I yeah, you're not that funny to me. I'm sorry. You're not that funny to me. I don't get it. Mm. Um but like, again, it's just not fair. Like, I just want Jerrod to stop doing this to his friends. Like, stop doing this to your friends, bro. Like, I'm tired of hearing about, you know, your friends' lives in a way where you're like feeding off their trauma. It's like you want, like, because I feel like it was almost as if like, oh, you should go meet your dad. Oh, you should go meet your dad, so you can record him meeting his father. As like, that's weird, bro. Like, you shouldn't be disinvested in somebody else's life to where they want to meet. And I know, like, for you, you're like, oh, this is gonna do something for you, but do that off camera. It doesn't have to always be on camera. Like, everything does not need to be on camera, and that's why his friend from the first episode that had the mask on was like, oh, I'm not doing this shit because this is not real. This is created. This is not real shit. This is edited. And like, this is, what did he say? Masturbation. You know, like, that's what this is. It's narcissistic behavior to me. And I'm having a hard time continuing on with the show because I feel like Jerrod is just making himself so unlikable. He's making himself so unlikable, bro. And I think a lot of people are already giving up on it. But I feel like he's gonna get a season 2 where he's making up with all his friends that he did wrong on this show. Like low key has to be, bro. Like I don't know, because I'm like, is this gonna be canceled after season 1? Because it's not looking too good. Like it's not looking too good at all. And I guess you're doing what you gotta do to make TV, but it's just not good, bro. Like I just don't think it. And then the last thing I want to talk about before I like get over with this, before I end this, because this is not going to be a long show. The flying the kite thing kind of pissed me off. Like it kind of pissed me off because one moment you're like, oh, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that's gay, bro. That's gay shit. That's gay shit. But then like when he did it, he felt that black boy joy, like that inner child in him came out, and I was like, man, because I haven't flown a kite in so long. When I saw Jerrod flying the kite, I was like, bro, you know what? This summer when it gets really nice out, I want to go buy a kite, and when I go to the beach, that's what I want to do. I want to go fly a kite because I haven't flown a kite in like years. Or find a nice little park and go fly a kite. Like I haven't flown a kite in years. And I haven't felt that feeling from when I was a little kid of flying a kite. It feels amazing to fly something like that. So it kind of pissed me off. He's like, oh, that's gay. Like that's hella, I'm not doing that gay shit. And I'm like, okay, that mohawk you wearing not gay? Cause bitch, that's homosexual. That's homosexual. Like that motherfucking mohawk make you look like a gay boy. You look like never mind. I'm not gonna say what I want to say. But I was gonna say something really offensive, so I can't say it, especially on YouTube. But yeah, like that mohawk, that crusty ass mohawk you got on your head, and I feel like at a part of me is like, because I saw him with a hat on, I'm like, well, where's the mohawk at? Where's the hair at? Do you like lay it down, or is that like a man unit? Because girl, that motherfucking mohawk is crunchy. It looks crunchy as fuck. All that fucking gel that you. Never mind. I'm gonna stop. I'm done here with this. I ain't gonna talk about it no more. I think that mohawk is ugly as fuck. But anyways, that's episode 5. I wasn't the biggest fan of this episode. I feel like it was very cringy. Jamar just is a really weird black boy that is unlikable almost as well. I can see why him and Jerrod are friends. And me saying this doesn't mean that I don't like weird people, because I like a weird person, like a person who's just different. I don't think everyone should be the same, but there's levels of like obnoxious behavior. And I feel like Jamar is just one of those people who are like always in some shit, or just like always, like he just comes off like he's very hyper. I hate hyper motherfuckers. Motherfuckers who are just hyper, high energy all the time. Like I hate motherfuckers like that. I don't want to be around motherfuckers like that. And he just seems like he's an angry soul too. So yeah. But anyways, this is dropping Friday, and I promise to you guys the next episode I'm going to drop it early. So please be on the lookout for it Sunday or Monday, or maybe even Tuesday. But I'm going to drop it way before Friday. Life has been catching up to me. I might even take a mid-season break just because I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do all this shit with my podcast. Just ain't it now. But I got some other people coming on very, very soon. And yeah, we'll see how that works out. So yeah. I hope you guys living well, feeling well. Again, make sure you guys subscribe to my podcast here on YouTube. Please do that. I really do appreciate that. Also, please like, share, and subscribe to all of my platforms. Follow me on Instagram, which is Bubba's Banter Podcast, The Real Doc Dre, which is my personal. And please like my Facebook page and follow it, which is Bubba's Banter. Go ahead and subscribe to all of my streaming platforms, which is Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio. I'm on tons of them. Again, click the Linktree link in the description, and you will find out all the places that I'm streaming on. Please make sure you guys subscribe to those as well. And I really do appreciate you guys for staying with me and watching my show and supporting me as much as you can. I really do appreciate that. Also, continue to keep running that podcast up. I'm going to be dropping a new episode very, very soon, which is next Thursday. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see y'all when the show comes out. Peace.